Hey guys, welcome back to the MFL today. I think it's episode 35. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The schedule's getting kind of hectic. Not hectic, but it's getting kind of off. Because of the coronavirus. I mean, 5 of the 6 of us are out of school. For whatever reason, Mitchell's not out of school. If he was out of school, everything would be kind of fine with the schedules, but no, he's not. So that's kind of throwing our schedule off, because we can play right now. A good bit of us. I mean, we don't have school. It's a Monday morning at 8:30. Should be at school, but no, we can play the MFL. So only sports league still on 100 IQ. But no, yeah, you guys are going to watch this Monday night, and I think Tuesday night we should have week 3. I think we're actually going to play week 3 pretty much following the recording of this video on Monday. But before we get into that, let's recap what happened in week number 2. Metro City went to Mindbake for a Redstone Conference Championship game rematch. Mindbake took care of business in that one, 27-14. Sorry. And then the next game we had Riverside and Springfield, the first time these two teams had ever played. And for a long time it looked like Riverside was going to win. They were up 24-13 at one point, but Springfield was able to come back and win 25-24. And then Newman beat Crossington just barely 65-63 in 4 overtimes. So, first game with the new overtime, 4 overtime, we went to 60 points. That's how the college overtime works for us. It's kind of hard to in the first 2 overtimes to actually determine a winner. So after all that, if you guys follow the Instagram, you should know. If you haven't, again, go follow it if you haven't, or if you can. So right now, here's how we look. Newman's won at Tuna. And then the next 4 teams all 1-1, but it goes in order: Newman, Mindbake, Metro City, Springfield. Those are the top 4. Those are the teams in the playoff. And then Riverside is 5th at 1-1. Crossington 0-2. I think that's actually the first time we've ever had like a 4-way tie for a spot. Really kind of interesting. Now, it can get interesting if like Newman loses and some of these teams win, and now we get like a 3-way tie for first. But we'll see when we get there. And so then in week 3, there's a typo. In week 3, Mindbake is going to Crossington. Should be, actually, I don't know. I honestly don't know how to predict that game. Newman and Riverside, that game at Newman. I think Riverside can compete in that game. In fact, I think Riverside might actually be able to win that game. Would not be surprised if they do win, but Newman's offense is looking way better than it was last year. And then Metro City and Springfield meet again, this time in JT City. Should be another going now. Dang, my puncher. Now this really gets hard because Springfield, just looking at it, Springfield's been good compared to their standards, but their offense is very archaic. But Metro City's offense is kind of archaic too. Metro City doesn't really do anything. Neither team really does anything explosive in the screen game. Metro City's going to line up in third about 15-20 times, and Springfield is just going to run it 15 to 20 times. So, and we saw that in the first game. It was 23-16. So, I don't know. It could be interesting, but I think Springfield can get the upper hand in this game. And going back to Mindbake and Crossington for a second, Mindbake's offense, as we've seen, is hard to stop. They're averaging over 30 a game right now. Crossington's actually averaging over 30 a game right now after scoring 63 in one game. But it's Mindbake. I think Mindbake will take care of business. Let's see if there's no other interesting notes about week 2. And nothing really in week 3. No one really. Yeah, well, Newman threw for over 300 yards and Crossington ran for over 220. Those were really the only two interesting statistics. In fact, yeah, no. Neither mine make or Mitchell City had 100 yards in either rushing or passing. Shows you how low scoring that game was. But, yeah, guys, there you go. That's the MFL today. Again, sorry if I sounded bad. Sorry if I mumbled and you couldn't hear most of it. It's early. I just have to get these out. That's why we have the Instagram. But, adios. See you.